advice concerning the appointment of the first acting Secretary General of Parliament. This meeting was adjourned on January 26th of this year at agenda point number 1. Members of Parliament have posed their questions, and answers to these questions were provided by the Presidium on February 18, 2016. Hence, at this point in the meeting, we are at the point of clarification following the answers given. Are there any points of clarification? MP Leona Marlin, you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Pleasant good morning to my colleagues, your person, Griffier, those who are listening through the various means of media. Madam Chair, just a clarification on something that you just indicated. You said that the answers were discussed or given in the Presidium. Are those answers going to be given to the members of Parliament that posed the questions? Just for clarification.
Yeah. Thank you, MP Leona Marlin. No, what I stated was that these answers were provided by the Presidium on February 18th and forwarded to all members. So the answers were provided and forwarded to all members.
Madam Chair, I did not receive those answers.
That note has been taken, and as a side note, but to the point, I want to suggest and encourage members to inform the Secretary General, first of all, of their emails by which they receive the communication, whether there is a problem with receiving such, because as far as we know, they have been sent. No notice of return has been received, but still, not only in this particular case, but also in other cases, we receive communication from members of Parliament after the fact that information was not had. I am going to adjourn briefly for 5 minutes, and we will first of all look into this matter of who received, did not receive. You can do that for me, please. I'll tell you when these answers were sent, and then we will resume and where necessary provide copies of.
Madam Chair, I've reviewed the answers provided, and I'm a little taken aback by some of the responses, simply because they do not follow normal HR procedures. No second round of interviews was conducted. That's number one. The HR consultant company that was here and had evaluated the staff of Parliament were not consulted. The prerequisite the candidate does not have, nor does she possess that particular training as yet. The 5 years left before retirement, and there's no clear mention of how long it will take for her or him to be trained in that particular area. And the fact that the Presidium has decided that they will not be hiring another Wet Havens jurist. Again, I think this is a major setback for Parliament, unfortunately. And I have nothing else to say, because if this is the direction that this Presidium has chosen to go, then I wish us all luck.
One thing I would like to clarify here, it states here under MP Franklin A. Meyer's questions, it states here at point 1 that an up parliamentarian told MP L.M. Marlin Romeo. Madam Chair, if we play the tapes back, I did not say an up parliamentarian. I stated a parliamentarian. As a matter of fact, it was not a parliamentarian from the up faction that gave that indication to me. Just clarifying such. And with that, I wish the Griffier and Parliament best of luck.
Madam Chair, I believe, as part of the Presidium, Madam Chair, that there is still room for this Parliament to look to fill the other position by a Wet Haven jurista if needed. There is always that possibility for that. So I will not, as this member of Parliament who's part of the Presidium, I will continue to put focus and see how that possibility can happen. because I do think the more we can strengthen this parliament, while there's positions are open, available, I see no need that it can't be done where that's concerned. And I will continue to make sure that we train our people, giving them that opportunity, first and foremost, in these positions when they come available, as much as possible, that the training be provided not only, Madam Chair, to this topic that we are dealing with, but also other members in the staff of the Griffier, that they too will also be given that opportunity to continue to upgrade, to improve, to make this parliament a better parliament.
It is important that training takes place within whatever organization, and especially that of the staff of parliament. What I'm happy about also, Madam Chair, is the fact that that we are looking more in-house in order to give those that are part of the organization an opportunity to grow within the organization. And of course, we know that as the world changes, things are changing also. But the important issue is that training will be given in-house. As a matter of fact, we know that we have even qualified person on the island who will definitely be part of that training. And also, of course, training will be done abroad. Again, what must be created is a sense of knowing that once one is part of an organization, they have the opportunity to grow with it, instead of having to sometimes, too often I would say, look outside in order to get the necessary expertise. So I think what we're doing now is a good step, and I believe that it should continue with regards to allowing those that are in-house the opportunity to get a preference in order to excel in whatever function they are in.
I think it needs to be clear that there were also young, qualified, professional lawyers working in government who had applied as well. I think the same possibility for them to go should also be offered. I think the law course is a great initiative by the Minister Gibson, and I don't think it should just be for staff. I think members of parliament should also participate, and maybe we can take this parliament a notch higher as well. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, MP Cornelius de Weaver. And I see no further indications of speakers on this topic. So I want to thank the members of parliament, and as is customary, this advice of the Central Committee will go to parliament and to be approved in a public meeting. The date of February 1, 2016 that was initially planned will be changed to March 15th or April 1st, depending on how quickly we can follow and complete the procedure.
Bob, I see you got a new couch. Now you don't have anything else to worry about. Uh-oh, but don't worry about it. With your Be Sure home insurance, the contents of your home are all covered for free.
Are you be sure? Be sure.
Yeah, for free. Bob, I can understand why you're parking so carefully. Of course, when you can get 80% discount on your Be Sure car insurance. But that's overdoing it, Bob.
Are you be sure? Be sure.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is freedom. This is life. Happiness is all I'm seeking. Carpe diem. I'm seizing every day, not just the weekend. Here's to all the good times that have come to last. Here's to living in the now.
When you can afford what you crave, life just gets so
So
good.
alive and I'm feeling good, so good, so good, so good. Hey, I'm gonna live my life, feeling good, so good, real good, so
KFC, so good for everyone.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
Life is a journey full of connections. You're in safe hands even when life starts too soon. You don't have to miss a single beat. When a bad hair day makes you sad, just sharing can bring you joy and more to come. They take the plunge, turn fear into faith, while you capture those beautiful moments. In the game of life, it's family that counts. They'll be there even when you lose. We all have our moments of reflection and hope. And when you feel you're losing everything in life, we're there because there's more to come. When life starts too soon, you don't have to miss a single beat. We're here to connect you and share life. Telcel, when you want.
Need a loan that's quick and easy. Island Finance. Up to 50,000 guineas real easy. Island Finance. For education, yes. A renovation. That's no problem. Yes, it's true. That's not all. They're quick and friendly too. Island Finance. Appliances, vacations, even fix your car. You can depend on Island Finance.
I have witnessed firsthand Kit Carty's dedication to his son on numerous occasions. His never say die attitude has no doubt resulted in this moment today. However, it's not about the parents, it's not about Kit today, nor Angela, congratulations by the way, but it's about Casey Carty, a young man who has restored the pride in West Indies cricket. He has restored the pride in many of us who felt dejected for many years as the West Indies lost games over games. But yet he managed, along with his teammates in Bangladesh, to revive or create a spark that no doubt many of us will follow. I can tell you that I personally feel motivated to get back into cricket. I can see the people around the cricket field coming back and supporting cricket. And it's all because of you, Casey, and your teammates. We are forever indebted to you. We really appreciate what you have done. And for that, Najiko recognizes that, and we will ensure that your efforts don't go unnoticed. To that end, we have decided that we will provide you with free, comprehensive, and third-party insurance Well, I've said third party because I know you have a third party policy. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, in recognition of Keith and Angela's contribution to Casey, we hereby present you with 2016 free insurance on behalf of Najiko.
Cricket associations are the nurseries and myriads at various elements of this game of glorious uncertainties called cricket, and the Anguilla Cricket Association, a very tiny association, is no exception. Anguilla Cricket cherishes the relationship with Cricket St. Martin, and Casey Carty and his family, they have certainly added to this relationship, which I sincerely hope will grow from strength to strength. Over the years, fully qualified umpires, cricketers of international repute, and Mr. Khanna did not tell you he was one of those. We also had cricketing administrators. We still have cricket administrators, and visionaries have come from these two little islands. This afternoon, we are here to further what has been started by forerunners of this game, and it now is continuing with Keith Carty's son, the young Casey Carty. This afternoon, we will certainly recognize that this is a major milestone in the development of cricket, not only for the Leewards, but also for St. Martin and Anguilla. And this young man certainly is just starting the way, will certainly go very much further if he is handled very carefully by all of us here this afternoon, all of us in Anguilla, and all of us in St. Martin in general. We in Anguilla are extremely grateful for his services to the Anguilla under-17, under-19, and senior cricket. There's no attempt whatsoever to steal him away from St. Martin, but we certainly want to partner in his growing ability in the game.
Yoli Holly is the young lady I was just speaking about. Miss Bikini, fit, international pro. Give her a big round of applause. So from one star to another of St. Martin. This plaque reads, the government of St. Martin honors Casey U. Carty, man of the match, ICC Under-19 Cricket World Cup Finals 2016. And there's then the pledge. No, stay there. This pledge reads, the Minister of Education, Culture, Youth and Sport, Silveria E. Jacobs, pledge to award a talent scholarship to Casey Carty in recognition of achieving Man of the Match ICC U19 Cricket World Cup Finals 2016. This means this award, this pledge is not a check you can cash. It's not cash in hand, but it has value in terms of your education. You will be awarded $20,000 for 5 years from government, regardless to who sits on that seat, based on this pledge. And I congratulate you, Casey. And I know that your dream is to be a professional, but in any case, you know you will have an education that is sitting, waiting for you on behalf of the government of St. Martin. And for this, I congratulate you.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
In my opinion, everything is perfect and you would be great for the job. But I see here that there's a 2-year gap in your resume. What did you do?
I was hospitalized for mental illness.
Oh, mental illness?
I've undergone treatment and I have a wonderful family that supports me.
Well, that is good news.
No, it's fine. I'm recovered.
We'll contact you, okay?
For a better understanding of mental health and what you can do to stop mental health stigma, please go to the Mental Health Foundation's website at www.mhf-sxm.com.
All right, when we go out, normally we go out with 15%. The days them that we stay is most probably is a week. Sometimes it's 3 days, sometimes it's 4 days. But the longest that we go on the sea is 5 days.
5 days. And this gun that you're showing, demonstrating to everyone here, you all ever use it?
Okay, yes, we use it, but as I had explained just now before, we don't use it on people. We use it on the boat. So when the vessel don't want to stop, we just shoot on the boat. So as a warning shot, we don't shoot on the boat with it. We just shoot in front of the boat, for example, by the bow, so the boat can stop.
You all ever come to that situation that you all had to shoot at the boat for it to stop?
Not really. It was almost to use it, but we never use it like to use it. So it didn't happen yet, but in a situation that we have to use it, we must use it.
Okay, so like for instance, if you don't use it that much, so that means that you have to keep maintaining it all the time and do target practice with it.
Yes, that's correct. Every time we go and see, we come back in. I'm the person who in charge of it, so I have to maintain it. Every patrol that we come back in, every patrol that we finish, I have to come back in, clean it, do maintenance on it.
But now that you're out in the sea, you go far out the sea, the speed kind of really rough. Doesn't the salt damage that weapon?
No, because it is made for water, so it kind of waterproof. But as soon we come back in, as I say just now, we wash it with zoot water, okay, zoot water, and do the maintenance one time on it. For example, put oil on it, keep the regular procedures on it to keep it up to date.
So, tell me a little bit about yourself. Why did you choose to be a Coast Guard?
I choose to be a Coast Guard because I love the sea. That's number one. I love action, so I like to, in Dutch they say drugs bestrijden. Dus, to keep our coast safe out of and danger and those things. That's why I choose to be a Coast Guard. So.
And since you've been joined, you have loved it so far.
Yes, too much.
So how many years now you're on the force for the Coast Guard?
I'm now going to make 9 years in the force.
Wow, you're here quite a while.
Yes.
And what do you like about the open house today?
And we have to do this more often so the people in St. Martin can see the Coast Guard and see what we are about and ask questions and maybe sometime join the Coast Guard.
And how long have you been in the force?
Almost 14 years by the Coast Guard.
14 years?
Yes.
Okay, so would you say that things are improving so far for the Coast Guard to do their work?
Yes, we're getting more people from St. Martin joining the Coast Guard now. That's a good improvement, so we need St. Martin people to work by the Coast Guard. And that will take time, but we go in a good direction. This is the bridge of the vessel. This is the main part where we do everything, so all the main decisions we'll be doing here. And if we start from right, from the left, we have our digital radar, we have our radar, and we have 2 engines, a bow thruster, and the most navigation equipment that we need to navigate the vessel safely and to do all the patrols.
Why so many buttons?
It's another system that we have. I mean, each button is something. We really need everything what you see here. It's not, we really need it. This is the radar. The radar is a tracking device that we can track vessels that are coming near to us. You can put it in different scale. You can see this is St. Martin. And all of those small dots here is a vessel, most of them. Because we're so close inside, it's difficult to see because this is a pier and this is Great Bay. But once we go outside, the picture will become clearer. And then you can see all those vessels navigating and you can see where they go and which speed they have and all of those things. So this mountain.
How do you check vessels when they comes in to port?
We make a decision to check a vessel. We send a small boat that we have outside. In the boat we have 4 people, or maximum 6 people, to go to the other boats and do the controls. Once they step on board the boat, we can do different kind of control, safety, papers, or drugs or weaponry.
So do you track them down, or you just go to the boat and tell them, listen, we want to check up and see what you have?
We
there?
just go to the boat and ask to come on board and do the controls. Some vessels that we think they're suspicious, we just go and do the controls on board.
And would you say that you're quite busy with that every day?
We're doing that every day, yes. If not with this boat, or we have the small boat, but we have to control a lot of boats, like almost 1,000 boats a year.
So as the captain, how many people do you have on board with you?
With me included, 15 people.
15 people?
Yes.
Do you need that many?
We need at least 11 to be fully operational with this vessel, so we can operate our system safely.
Anything else you would like to share with those who probably will be interested?
I mean, if you like to join the Coast Guard, feel free, especially if you like between 18 and 24. And then try to get the people from Samar to join the Coast Guard so we can do the work much better as we can.
Now you're heavily on. Sit down, like your sister. Mika! You like it?
It's awesome. Like, I play like COD a lot and I like to hold it. Yeah. And it's surprisingly really heavy.
It's a fully so you can imagine how much movements that you'd have to do.
Yeah, like I can't move freely. I have to like train in this.
So you gotta be in good condition for that.
Yeah. Is this on TV?
I don't know why everybody wants to do like this all the time.
Hi Mom, oh my god.
Okay.